in Ireland, outside Dublin, and she ran the retirement home for priests.
Just go.
What are you
You were looking at.
No. She ran this retirement home for priests, so I comes in this night, and my mother says, Kathleen Mullen phoned me up. This priest that was retired over living with her in this retirement home from priests, he was getting buried from his home parish in Thornley Bank on the Saturday. And I just come home for the work, and she said, Brian, Kathleen Mullen said to me, this priest from Kathleen Mullen, and I knew Kathleen Mullen, and knew her husband, and I knew her daughter as well, but anyway, she says, Kathleen Mullen wants me to go to the funeral so she can come to me on the phone and tell my mom could tell her how the funeral went. And it was in Thornley Bank. So I says, well, I know where we are going to the funeral. She says, well, Kathleen Mullen asked me to go to the funeral. I said, well, all you need to do is phone Kathleen Mullen up and say, oh, the funeral was very nice, and it was this, that, and the next thing, okay. Oh, she says, no, I couldn't do that. She says, well, I says, my car has no MOT, and it's got no road tax, and it was rusting all over the place, and I put aluminium paint daubed all over it for the rust. And it says, the sounds are bore you away. I said, I can't go. Oh well, she says, you know. So I went out on a Friday night to the pub. The West End, and I was kept in after hours playing dominoes. And I came in the house about 2:30 in the morning, pissed, absolutely pissed. So I'm lying in my bed, and 6 o'clock in the morning, the radio's on full, and she's walking about slamming doors and everything, and going. So 7 o'clock, she's still banging doors and the radio on, and eventually I get so she says, right, I'll take you. Okay, I'll take you. She says, right. So I comes out of bed and gets an anorak on, and it was the one I wore at the work in the acid recovery place, and it was these acrylic kind of thing, and with acid burns on them, all holes, and the white stuff was poking through the holes, and I needed a shave, and I had eyes like sliced carrots. I said, right, I'll tell you the funeral. So, because the car had no MOT and no road tax and no silencer, I went up through East Kilbride, down in through Busby, through Clarkson, into Glasgow that way, in past Rookin Glen, up into Thornley Bank. And I get to this church, and a big long driveway up in it, and I drives up in it, long driveway up there. And she says, I need to hide this car out the road. So I took it round behind the church and right up. Nobody would see it, you know. So I says to the moth, what time is this? She says, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock mass.
Tell her what she was bearing.
So I says, right, okay, we're going to 9 o'clock mass. And she had a fur coat that she got reduced to a fur jacket. And all the stuff that was left over the fur jacket, the boy made her a hat with 2 tails sticking down, like fucking Davy Crockett. The Davy Crockett hat on. And this fur jacket, I've got this anorak on with all the white stuff sticking out of it, and needed a shave, and stinking of whiskey, or really stinking of whiskey. So I drives up to this thing, drives right up round, and parks the car right at the side of the church so nobody could see it. So my ma and Davy Crockett goes into church. That's so there. Set my ma and Father Willy in the box up at the front. I says, 9 o'clock mass. We're there about 10 to 9, quarter to 9. She says, yeah, it's 9 o'clock mass. So she walks up and gets in the front seat, and I'm sitting beside her. 9 o'clock came after and that's so late. I says, 9 o'clock mass, you got me up at that time in the morning banging your bloody doors and all that. Be quiet, be quiet. I says, I'm out here with this Volkswagen, no road tax, no MOT, no silencer. If your brother Robbie had the car, it would have an MOT. And it would have a silencer. And I goes, oh, brother Robbie's not here. I'm here. Moaning and groaning on this, sitting there. So, well, 10 past 9 now looks round. 2 old women come in. I've got a hangover. And I'm not in the best of moods, you know. I walks down to these 2 old women. I says, what time do the festivities start here? Woman says, what? I says, what time did the festivities? She says, 9:30. I was back up. 9:30, Matt. It's only 10 past 9, and you got me up here and driving all through East Kilbride and all the rest of it. And I says, no road tax, no this, that, and that. If your brother Robbie was here, he would be better dressed than you, and he would have road tax, and he would have that. And I'm going, this, that, and the next thing. So I'm saying, oh, I don't believe it, let's carry on. So I looks at the watch. About 20 past 9. I turns around and looks around. The church was packed. Packed to the gunnels. With the exception of the first 3 seats.
Pews.
And I'm in the front one. With Davy Crockett. So 9:30. Ding ding. This bell goes. And there was at least 2 dozen priests come out with their surplice and soutanes. And they come into the seats that my mum and I were in. I had to stand up with all these priests in the front 3 rows. And I'm saying, what the fuck's going on here? So, the next thing all the other boys come out, and then 2 or 3 priests come out, and then who comes out after them with the big fancy hat on and the long dress and the crook? That's Bishop Winning. He comes out. I'm going, oh for fuck's sake. He wasn't a cabinet, he was only an archbishop. I'm going, for fuck's sake. So, I'm sitting in among all these priests with Davy Crockett, and you'll not know at the time that people of Irish descent, once they got to a certain age, during a mass, if they had rosaries, they started whistling. So, Ronnie Ronald, Davy Crockett sitting beside me, whistling. All these priests are in beside me, and this fucking cardinal or the archbishop comes out. I'm going, and I'm sitting going, Jen! And they're like on me all the stuff, poking through it, and needed a shave in the red eyes, stinking of whiskey. So, priest come, they all got up on the altar, and this young priest, he's showing everybody what to do, and the cardinal's walking about, and no, the archbishop winning. He's walking about with this big stick and the big hat on and all of this.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the hell, I don't know. Anyway, came to the sermon, and Cardinal Winning said,
Archbishop
Winning said, Father William served in the Lord's vineyard for a certain amount of time, and he was in this parish and he was in that parish. And then he became parish priest in Frederick. And he was the chaplain to Berlin. And I'm going, fuck, I wish I was in Berlin, you know. But he said, during his time in Berlin, he was at several executions. And he took a nervous breakdown. All these executions, I'm sitting saying, I fucking know how you feel. I said, I'm sitting in among here. All these. So, he took a nervous breakdown. But when he recovered, he asked to get moved out, but he said, no, you're the man. He put him back into Berlin. And more executions. And it was a great strain on him. And I can imagine Father Willie standing there and the boys getting the rope and I'm going. And his health suffered, and I'm going, oh, it's terrible that, you know. But Christ, what am I doing? I don't even know the fucker, you know. And then they all one and said, and it's at times like this we feel sorry for his family. So I'm sitting there going, so Davy Crockett still. But I said, shouldn't I give her that bird seed, you know? She's whistling away. So eventually the mass finished and all these people traipsed off, and then the Archbishop come round the box with a wet paintbrush and who'd you had you. Oh, I was getting splashed occasionally. You know.
Was that African?
Getting splashed all over that. He's going round with a smoke bomb. Who'd you had you.
Oh dear.
So I'm sitting in among all these priests. So eventually, undertakers come up, and these 6 boys come up with white sashes on. Hop, one, hop, hop, hop. They've got the coffin up on their shoulder. And another 2 boys come up with white sashes, and the boy with the big crucifix and everything. They started walking down, and this boy with white sash says to me and my mom, and I said, so me and the boys walk behind the coffin. She's dressed up as fucking Davy Crockett, and I'm with anorak, all the white stuff through, needing a shave, eyes like sliced carrot, and I'm walking down behind this coffin, and I could see everybody in there. They're all saying, who the fuck's that, you know? I could see them all there. And I'm going, Davy Crockett, she's still got the rosary. So, what comes out the church, big Rolls Royce there, the hearse, and I'm standing there with Davy Crockett. What am I doing here? So, they put the coffin in this hearse, and right at the side of the hearse was this Mercedes. 3 windies and each side. 3 windies on each side, and a chauffeur with brown livery on, and jackboots, and the Archbishop's driver. So, the 2 engines were on. You could see the puffs coming out the exhaust. So me and Davy Crockett went in and got into the VW. And because I had blocked the thing, nobody else could get up that way, so I'd blocked everything. So the hearse went away with Father Willy, and then this big, huge Mercedes. You know, it was a limousine with the Archbishop sitting in this glass patio, 3 windows on each side. Hearse went away, nobody heard it. Mercedes went away, nobody heard it. And then Brian switched this fucking mission snap. Boom, bang, bum, 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 and it was good. What's that? Oh, it's that bastard with the hammer. So, I'm in behind the Archbishop. And the big driveway down onto Main Street, packed. And they're all waving at the Archbishop. And they're all waving like this. The hearse passes by, and then they're all waving at the Archbishop. And then me and Davy Crockett coming back. And this Volkswagen. And they're like, daubed over with aluminium paint. Bum, 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 we're all saying, who the fuck's that? So, we was down onto the main road. And I said, oh no, I don't believe this. A traffic portion at the bottom. I said, oh Christ, a traffic portion, no tax and no MOT. You could hear it to here, you know. So this boy's stopping all the traffic, and Father Willy goes by, and then I goes by, and he goes, I say, he's not going to stop me because, you know, I'm all right, I'll get by him, so. As soon as I get by him, that's a relief. Next thing, 2 motorbike cops come up on each side of the Archbishop. And they're telling me after that, if the Archbishop's out in his uniform and everything, motorbike escort. Well, these 2 boys come up on each side of the Archbishop, and I'm in behind them, bum, 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 and 2 of them sitting going. And they're saying, oh. And of course, Davy Crockett says into me, if that was your brother, he would have that car fixed. And by this time, I was coming near a nervous breakdown. And I'm going, Mother, I don't want to hear any more about my brother. I said, my brother's not here. I'm here. I didn't want to come here. You brought me here. And I said, I don't want to hear any more about my brother and this car and no tax and shit. Driving along these motorbike boys in the front of me and driving along through the south side of Glasgow. And she's nipping my ear now. And by this time I'm getting near a nervous breakdown. The traffic lights, green, orange. Father Willy goes through, the Archbishop goes through, red. I had to stop. So Father Willy's away, and the Archbishop's away. So I'm sitting there going, oh, for Christ's sake. And then I said, they're way through. And the motorcycles their way through. And I said, like, what do you call that boy, the American civil, Martin Luther King? I said, I'm free at last, I'm free at last. Indicators on, I'm off straight. That turns red, I'm away. Oh, yeah, hallelujah. Looks in the mirror, the whole fucking funeral come after me. Oh, Jesus Christ, I said. So, I said, what's that? I said, oh, funeral myself, what the fuck am I going to do here? I said, people are saying, well, yeah, Father Willy's funeral. I said, it was all right, but we landed up in the West End, Brig, you know, Cannon Arms or the West End, Brig. I said, Jesus Christ. So, I turns right again, and then right again, and then down left again. And I'm going along the south side. I couldn't see where, I didn't know where they were gone. Father Willy's away, and the Archbishop's away. And I've got the whole fucking funeral behind me. I've got where? Oh, the nervous breakdown. My mom's saying, if your brother's here. And by this time, I had a complete nervous breakdown. I'm saying, fuck my brother. How are you? So, I'm driving along and I'm thinking to myself, Father Willy's going to get to the graveside with the Archbishop. And I'm going, nobody else. And the Archbishop's going to say to the driver, was it something I said? I'm hopping through Glasgow the same side, and the whole funeral's coming after me, and eventually, I see that. Father Willy's there. Oh, thank Christ, I said, oh God, all right. So, I was right round at Dulbeth, you know, on the London Road. Drives in there and gets out of the car, and she's going on, you're a disgrace. And I said, oh no, you've been swearing. Your brother never fought. Your father never spoke to me like that. You know. So I get out of the car, and a big crowd up at the graveside, so me and Davy Crockett goes up, stand there, everybody parted, let us shoot.
The family.
Yeah, and they did it. So, all the boys with the sashes are there, and that's Bishop's there with a funny hat on and all the rest of it. So I'm standing there, reeking a drink, red eyes, needing a shave, anorak with all the stuff poking through it, old trousers, the work boots, and this boy says to me, I got a cough. And I'm standing there, God. And everything's going, who the fuck? I wonder I've seen that. I didn't know the fucker, you know? So, oh good man. I'm on this place doing all the way back. And they're all looking at me, and then Archbishop said, and I'm going, oh, for Davy Crockett standing behind me, and eventually, this boy came up to me with a big thing with the dirt in it. Oh, thank you very much, that's right, and you know. And then the crowd was there, and I'm standing there, looking into this hole where Father Willy was. The crowd's still there, and I'm looking in the hole with the anorak on and all the white stuff sticking out and the red eyes and drinking the drink. And they must all be saying, he's overcome with grief. I'm standing there saying, why didn't everybody fuck off? So, eventually, this one left, and that one left, and the next one left, and left with me and Davy Crockett standing looking into this. So I was waiting, the pole's going away. So I said, right, we'll go now. So, got in the car and drove out to the gate onto the main London road. Now I'm looking right and left. No motorbikes, no four-wheelers, no nothing there. And I went up left and then first roundabout back down to Incobreg, and that's just it. Never ever ask me to go to any of your funerals again. Your father never spoke to me. I said, my father never landed out there. You know. If your brother Robbie was here, I got back in the house. I was right. I'd been in among cardinal archbishops, funerals. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know who it was. And everybody said to me, Brian, you made that up. I said, I fucking made it. I said, I was going completely haywire. You know, how would you feel? You would have gone mad. I went mad. You would have turned that corner. Oh, yes, open the mouth. Oh, you know, I was part of Willy's funeral. That was great. We ended out in the Buchanan Arms and the right. I don't know where Father Willy went. And then my mom to phone this woman. Tell her what a great funeral it was. Told me bang, I'll never forget it. And I'm driving down this driveway and they're all waving to the Archbishop, and then this Volkswagen come along. Well, you could hear it from here. Going, I could see them all going, who the fuck's that? And then when that Archbishop said, it's like times like this we feel sorry for his family. I'm going, his family? I didn't even know who he was. That's something that boiled my morning, yeah. But have you ever noticed Irish people, you don't get it now because there are no rosaries. You don't see people with rosaries during the Mass now.
Just the older people you do.
But see in my day, see people of Irish descent when they got older and the Mass started, they were in their trance and went, they started whistling. Whether it was a false teeth there, but I don't know what it was.
Matey.
Instant patch. That was with the budgies out. My mother, actually, I need to stop that budgie she'd with her. She was whistling away like Ronnie Ronald.
Whoever the hell that is.
With a Davy Crockett hat on.
Do you remember that? Your grandfather hat.
Did you ever see that hat?
And the fur jacket, yeah.
Davy Crockett, there were two tails hanging down that.
Well, no, she didn't have tails.
There was two tails. There was a hat with two tails hanging
I
out.
thought it was like just a pillbox thing.
No, it was a hat with two, and it reminded me of the Chinese waiter answered an advert for, a Chinese fella answered an advert for a cook in the Chinese restaurant in Auchtermuchty. So he goes up to Auchtermuchty and he had, you remember the mink stove they used to have, the woman with the fox's head on it? He'd one of them with his head. And he goes up for a job and the boy says, you cook a good chow mein? He says, I cook a best chow mein in China. He said, you cook a good chop suey? I do the best chop suey in China. He says, you do shark fin soup? I cook a best shark fin soup in China. And the boy says to him, what's that in your head? I said to my grandfather, I go for a job in Auchtermuchty, and my grandfather said, wear a fox hat. don't get it then.
Well, Janine told me.
Every time I tell on a joke, I don't get that. I couldn't tell a joke on Saturday night in case you laughed during the sermon on the Sunday morning. Every time I tell her, I don't get that. Where I thought that.
Sean, don't listen to him.